Hi, my name is Elizabeth Gallaher, and I am the supervisor for the education program that's part of the Clay County CERT program. We go and try to promote awareness and safety and emergency preparedness here in the county. And within the education program, we started the Junior CERT program. And the Junior CERT program is being used to try and get our younger students and kids that are in the county more aware and informed about emergency response and just being prepared at home. And that way, we think this will help channel kids into our teen, our junior CERT will go into our teen CERT program, and then our teens will graduate into our regular CERT program.
This is an awesome program, and we're very excited that the Education Division has made an effort to not only educate our community members, but also the youth, which are the future of our county. Through doing this, we've picked two curriculums that will be the major component of the Junior CERT program, an extension of the Education Division, which has its own curriculums, but it has modified special curriculums through FEMA and the American Red Cross specifically for this Junior CERT program. One of those is the Prepare with Pedro publication, and that is through the American Red Cross and FEMA. And what it does is it is a wonderful book. It provides kids with incident-specific activities that is for the younger age children. And then the second program that we have, which has its own workbook, is the Students' Tools for Emergency Planning, or STEP program. This is an amazing book and has activities and various different things from all the way from home safety checklists to flashcard games that the children can play with their families. These are awesome resources that we're so excited that the children in our community get to engage in. And we hope that, as Elizabeth said, this will transition people further into the CERT program. And this program has a very broad spectrum that anyone, just about anyone, can participate in. We're accepting students of any age, including children of any age, that they're able to work with one of our coordinators for this program through the library. And that's something that we're very excited to announce, that we will be working with Sheila Thorne and two of the employees at the Clay County Library to facilitate this program. And those partnerships in the community are what make a huge difference in the way that we work. So we're very happy that Sheila has agreed to be the coordinator for this program, and she will serve to work between the Education Division and the community members and students participating in this program. Through doing that, we wanted to give children and families a way to access this curriculum and material easily. We understand that the COVID-19 pandemic has made some restrictions, but we've been working to ensure the safety of everyone, and that's what's delayed our release of this program. Students and families will have the ability to go to the Clay County Library and easily request this project or program curriculum simply by just letting the library employee know that they would like to participate in the Junior CERT program. The family will then be given one sheet of an application that they'll need to fill out for us to collect demographics on the community members participating, so we can better educate the minorities in this program. We'd also like to make sure that anyone who has questions, feel free to call or text the 304-402-4118 number, which is our office, or you can stick on to the end of this release or announcement, and we're going to have a question section to answer the community's questions and better prepare our community for disasters and emergencies that affect us daily. We have a very special guest, which is Jullian Gallaher, which happens to be Elizabeth, our supervisor's daughter. She actually has already been through both of these curriculums and I've heard nothing but good things about what she likes about them. So Elizabeth is going to ask her a couple of questions, and we're eager to hear Julianne's answers so that students, children, and families across Clay County can get an inside look at this lovely program that we're announcing today.
Okay.
I'll leave it to Julianne.
Okay, so Julianne, I know you were working on this book actually today, and what was something that you thought was really cool or interesting in the book?
I thought the student reading resource list, I liked that because it gave me a lot of information about the junior CERT program.
Okay. And I know that while you were going through that scenario and some of the other activities, all of a sudden you go beep, 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 beep. And what was that all about?
That was the practice fire drill. And I couldn't reach the smoke alarm, so I had to make it on my own.
Yeah.
And
what did you make us do?
Made you leave the house and get to our safe spot.
Yeah.
Which was our driveway.
Yeah, and what I like about that program is that we really talk about with the kids about, okay, what are you supposed to do in case of a fire in the home, and we talk about escape routes, leaving the house, but we don't really talk really hard about what do you do after you leave the house. And so with this booklet, it had an activity and it talked about, okay, you're out of the house, what are you supposed to do? And it talked about meeting spots, and yes, in plural. So where were two spots?
We had a in neighborhood meeting spot and a out of neighborhood meeting spot, which was that our in neighborhood meeting spot was our driveway, and our out of neighborhood meeting spot was the where the road, our main road, meets our driveway.
Yeah, right where the trash cans are, right? Yeah, I thought that was cool. There's some puzzle, crossword puzzle in here, and preparing for emergencies, and it walks the kids step by step about how to prepare for emergencies. So, what's a couple of the steps that you need to do to prepare?
You need to be informed about them, and the second step is make a plan, which I really liked how they worded that.
Okay.
And it also asked you what are some potential disasters. And I said severe thunderstorms and flood and mudslide, which is stuff that would happen in Clay County, which is most likely.
Yeah, and that led us to a discussion about what disasters had happened here in Clay County just in her lifetime.
Yeah.
And
all of those
we had the derecho and the flood and lots of thunderstorms, and it gets the kids thinking about how can we prepare for emergencies, and also I think it helps them not be so scared about you can really get yourself stressed out about, oh my gosh, we're going to lose power and all this might happen. But if they sit down and think about it, I think that really helps with the fear factor.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to add to it before we do it back to Aiden?
The emergency role play scenarios, I really liked that because there were some scenarios. The first one was there's a soccer game in progress when thunder is heard in the distance. What do? Roles may include 1 to 3 soccer players, a coach, and a parent.
Okay, so what do? You're supposed to
you're supposed to act out what you would do and what the other people should do while this is happening.
Okay. So once the student finishes their workbook, whether it be Pedro or the STEP program, they work through the booklet, and I believe, Aiden, they're supposed to take it back to the library. Is that right?
Yes, we ask that the student or family or child return the booklet, and what that does is it allows our planning staff on the education division to look through the books and get a better idea of what students are doing through this program. So we're able to address concerns that whether that's answers that may not fit their family the best or answers that we believe are absolutely stellar and we want to address in elsewhere areas to better prepare that family and the community. And when the student, family, or child returns the booklet, the library staff, which each of the people who work at the library have been trained in how to proctor this class digitally or distance learning. So this right here is a certificate of completion. Each individual who completes the booklet and returns this, the library staff worker will sign this and then put their name on it, and they'll get to keep that. And one thing that's extremely important is that the family, whether that be the mom, dad, parent, guardian, grandma, grandpa, someone who has an email, or even if the participant has an email, we need an email. That is extremely important on your application so that we can send you a digital certificate as well through a system called Merits that we use. And that lets us keep track of who's participating in the program, and we're able to give you updates of when new curriculums are available. If you do not have an email, but you would like to continue to participate in the program, you can reach out to us at this number, or you can email us at the junior cert at claycountycert.com, and we will actually create an email or assist you in creating an email so you can participate in the program. Now I would like to open it up to any questions. We don't have too many viewers right this second, but we want to make sure that we address the community's questions and ensure that not only are we assisting people who are participating, but families who are interested in maybe encouraging other families to participate. So we will open the comment section up to questions. I don't see any right this second. But while we're doing that, if Elizabeth or Julianne have anything else that they would like to add, we can do that in the meantime.
Okay. Well, I know Julianne was writing me a note about Pedro, because when Aiden and I started talking about this whole junior CERT program, he showed me the books, and Julianne looked at Pedro first. And Julianne's going in, what grade are you going into?
I'm going into middle school, 6th grade.
6th grade. And she looked at Pedro first. And you what did you think about Pedro?
I thought he was very cute, and he would help like younger kids in grade school understand more about awareness, and like you said before, ease scared, worry and scared.
Yeah, not being so scared. But Pedro, she thought was more for the elementary school, grade school side, and then the STEP program was, she felt after she went through it, was more for the middle school age crowd. It wasn't as, I don't know, kiddie.
Yeah.
I don't.
Younger, minor.
Yeah, younger crowd. It was for the younger crowd.
So after Julianne provided that information, we worked with the library staff workers who are actually junior CERT program managers to modify the way that we distribute this information to better fit the individual participating. And the staff at the library have each been trained in how to properly give out each of these curriculums to make sure that they fit the age range or grade level of that participant to the greatest ability. So they may ask you a couple of questions to see what curriculum fits you best, but that's just to make sure that you have the one that fits your grade level or age level, age range the best. So make sure that you answer those questions so we can better serve you. I also want to make sure that everyone knows that if you have questions or concerns while completing or participating in either of these curriculums, we have a couple of individuals who work closely on this program, and they're more than happy to work with you to make sure that you're completing the curriculums to the best of your ability. So if you have questions or concerns or issues, maybe you got to something and you don't know how to complete it, but you want to make sure that you do it right, feel free to reach out to either our office or the library, and someone there will help you. This isn't designed to be, we give you the book and then leave you alone. It's designed for us to be able to proctor the class from a distance. So we're nearing at 15 minutes and I don't see any questions. So if nobody else has anything that they would like to add from either Elizabeth or Julianne, and I don't see any questions in the comments, we will leave everyone. And thank you very much for your time. And we are more than eager and excited to see how this program soars. We'll have some other official announcements on our Facebook and website. And make sure that you reach out to the library. They are closed on Mondays, but feel free to call and ask them questions, or go in person and pick up your curriculum and start as soon as tomorrow. Super excited. And Jullian, thank you so much for the information that you provided. It was absolutely stellar. It was amazing having you as a special guest. And Elizabeth, thank you for the amazing work that you're doing through our education division to better prepare and plan for emergencies, disasters, and crises that affect our community, especially through this COVID-19 pandemic that's not ever made anything easy. It's definitely added some restrictions and extra work, but you are making a difference, and we thank you. And with that, I would like to thank all of the community members. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out, and have a wonderful evening and stay safe.